Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. We're rolling. Let's go. Got a division game. Let's see. Somebody ready to negotiate? No, thank you. Okay, elite quarterback. Who they got? Oh, no, Mahomes. Gate scrambling. No scrambling. No extended plays. Ooh, +5. Okay, who we got here? Patrick Mahomes. Shoot the ball, Jabari.
Today, it's Madden NFL football. It's week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Cleveland Browns taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
We are just off the shores of Lake Erie in downtown Cleveland, Ohio, as we get set for football here at the always rockin' Cleveland Browns Stadium. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Cleveland Browns. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Here come the Bengals now to take over. They'll be led out by the MVP of the National Football League in 2018, the former Texas Tech Red Raider, Patrick Mahomes.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense.
The first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Run the ball.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Hooker's going to throw it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. 3rd down, Hooker looks to throw it. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A gain of 8 there on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Butker's kick here is good, and the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Now the rushing numbers for Stevenson from last week. 12 carries, 55 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. From the 46, here's a 2nd and 4. They run once more with Stevenson. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. You look at this Browns defense. They are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better, because playoff football often means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a 1st down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Setting up a screen for Stevenson. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. They fake the give, now Mahomes. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. Mahomes now on 1st down. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Bourne going to go in motion left. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here's Stevenson. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Bengals have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
First down throw here. It's Hooker. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. With that last effort, he has reached now 10,000 career rushing yards. Congratulations.
Big-time congratulations. That also means that his publicist can make sure all the information gets to every voter out there who has a say in the Hall of Fame. Fashioning together a heck of a resume.
Now a throw here to his running back. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. To throw on 2nd down, here's Hooker. Five yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. Hooker on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Hooker. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They'll give it to Mixon, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are once again back in front.
2 good drives on their first 2 possessions. Remember, the first wound up in a field goal, but we all know Field goals aren't going to cut it in the NFL, so they're not going to be denied here, and they wind up punching this one into the end zone.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. The Bengals drive about to get going. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big play there for Cincinnati. And even 60 yards.
And this is how you answer a touchdown the other end. You come out throwing to start your own drive. And not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw taken in by Slayton. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. To throw, it's Mahomes. Touchdown, Bengals. Kendrick Bourne with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. Last week, over 100 yards, 3 touchdowns. We were talking with him on the field before the game. He said simply, I was in a groove. He obviously was.
And I think he's been a little modest about that, being in a groove. That's a big-time game right there. And I think he feels like his entire team is coming along with him, because they're creating spaces and holes for him to run through. He's making people miss, running through tackles. They are locked in a big way and confident about this game as well.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Now Hooker. Escapes the sack. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals getting set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Mahomes now on 1st down. He'll get this into the hands of Stevenson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And again, it's Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. He'll get this underneath to Stevenson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. Addison hauls it in. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Stevenson will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Oh.
So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was polished off by a Ramondre Stevenson touchdown run. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offensive coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
Mahomes going to throw. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. This offense so far on 3rd down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now here's Mahomes. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Caught by Mayer. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 2nd and 9. Here's Mahomes to throw. It gets it right back to Mayer. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
The kick by Carlson is good, and the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense?
Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Hooker. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. Now a 2nd and 2. Here's Hooker to throw it. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 34-yard line. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 34. From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, Hooker. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Hooker from the gun on 3rd down. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Throwing. Hooker. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Trying to throw again here. Hooker. Touchdown, Browns. Chris Watkins from 6 yards away. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that cuts the lead to 24-17. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Mahomes' throw taken in by Bourne. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And that'll be complete to Stevenson. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 30. That one goes for 24 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage, if he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Over the middle and complete to Addison. So the completion good for just 3. 3rd and 7 now. Looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Out is Carlson now for the Raider field goal. He hit his first. Now this from 43. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Cleveland offense making their way out. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. The Browns had 8-3 now. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. A handoff running left, Mixon. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Browns on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And they punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Oh, able to avoid him. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. With the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bird. And he's got McCaffrey open. Complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. To throw on 2nd down. Bird. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Oh, my God.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they took their shot. That one was kind of up for grabs that time. And you've got to be careful defensively not to make contact too early. But that was textbook right there to get in tight and force the incompletion.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front. As we'll head past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Okay.
Starting the 2nd half with a run by McCaffrey. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Hooker's going to throw it. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Mixon with a 1st down carry. To the 43, 2nd down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
I think that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On second down, Hooker over the middle and complete to Shaheed. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Hooker. That is incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Hooker. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll send a receiver in motion left. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Checking this down to Stevenson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Mayer there to bring it in. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
That's another beautiful throw right there. It gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another 1st down there.
Mahomes firing complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They go play action. Now Mahomes. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now it's Mahomes again. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 43. To throw, it's Mahomes. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he's taken down inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
51 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On second down, here's Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards. On the handoff, Stevenson. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. This one is Slayton over the middle. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Carlson able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is, you can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. They start on the ground with McCaffrey to about the 23.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
First down throw here. It's Hooker. A short throw there to Strange. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Here's Hooker. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now. And if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
That is caught. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
3rd and 4 is always a tough call. Maybe a little too long to run for it, but not too long to hit him on the quick slant. And that was well executed. Found the window and zipped it right in there.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They go play action. Here's Hooker. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Jalen Thompson picks it. And the Bengals are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
Joe.
8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. A give for Stevenson, running right. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Now Hooker. He'll fire deep, looking for more. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Third down, Hooker looks to throw it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. And right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. Second down and 6 now. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got Watkins on the out route. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. 3rd and 7 now. Back to throw. Hooker. Touchdown. Rondale Moore from 13 yards out. And the Browns have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped. Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. Gets through and now an opening. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 62 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
I know we're in the era of wide open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw taken in by Slayton. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Mahomes going to throw. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Javon Hargrave in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Now Mahomes. That's to Mayer, the tight end. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 25-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. This is caught by Addison. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Xavier Howard. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. It fights him off. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's Hooker to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Working out of the shotgun, Hooker. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Throwing, Hooker. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the first one for the 2nd one to even matter.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Hooker. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Looking to throw, Hooker. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Looking to throw. Hooker. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow them to convert a 3rd and 18. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A draw play for Mixon, and he can only manage to get a couple.
Mixon.
2nd and 8 coming up.
Got to get a quarterback. This is not going to work.
This is Mixon on the draw. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 38. The Browns on third down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Hooker. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Bobby Okereke running in and bringing him down. Under 4 to play now. Clock running, 3rd down. Back to throw. Hooker, short throw, going to be caught by Waring, the tight end. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 4th down. They run for it with Mixon. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Looking to throw. Hooker got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down. Back to throw. Hooker. That pass complete to Moore. They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Hooker. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. This defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick 6.
And how about the way they've played this entire game? Not only they put their...
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
On the screen, this is Mason. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Hooker to throw on 1st and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Hooker to the air yet again. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Hooker on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This goes out wide for Mixon. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Hooker now off play action. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 21. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Bryce nice hole. And the Bengals are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it. I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player. You have to know the situation.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Cincinnati, their very slim playoff hopes get a boost as they move to 5-7, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, it's a tough one to swallow as they drop back to 8-4 on the year. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay. Let's see if we can get a trade here. $68, they're all worse. That's all we need. We can't trade. Sheesh, they're not that great. We got a 70. So can't trade. Dang it. He's their starter. 77. 72. Michael Penix, 71. Dang. Caleb Williams, 86. $82. Ritter. See if we can trade. Trade Center, we don't have it. We can't do it. Nope. Oh well. Got to tough it out. But anyway, appreciate you watching.